Whether you're rich or poor, whether you're doing very well or not so good in this pandemic season, I know one thing's for sure. Everybody is trying to be a better version of themselves in 2021. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. For those of you who are joining me for the very first time, I'd like to welcome you to my channel. And of course, I do hope that you would like this video and subscribe to my channel. Let's get on with today's topic. Becoming a better version of yourself in 2021. What are some of the things that you need to do in order to achieve this? Well, for starters, you need to start setting goals. And not only setting them, but you need to be very determined about accomplishing them. There are two questions that you need to ask yourself. One, where am I today in my life? And two, where do I see myself in a year from now? The benefits about setting goals are that they trigger a new behavior, and in doing them often, we create new habits. Goals are generally there to help us align our focus and to give us a yardstick by which to measure our progress. According to Tony Robbins, author, coach, speaker, and philanthropist, we ought to set SMART goals. And the 5 key acronyms of SMART goals are: SMART goals are specific, they are measurable, they are achievable, they are realistic, and they are within a certain time frame. Time being the very most important factor. A blog on lifehack.org says, according to research of psychologists, neurologists, and other scientists, setting a goal invests ourselves into the target as if we had already accomplished it. That is, by setting something as a goal, however small or large, or however near or far in the future, a part of our brain believes that the desired outcome is an essential part of who we are. Hence, setting up the conditions that drive us to work towards the goals to fulfill the brain's self-image. Some people do this in the form of a vision board. There are 2 types of people in the world today. One such person, the dictionary describes as someone who lives in a fantasy world, who is unrealistic and impractical. Well, my dear, living in the world today, you're either a dreamer or a doer. So you must ask yourself, am I a dreamer or a doer? Which brings me to my second point today. The basic difference between dreamers and doers are that dreamers just envision a nice picture of their dreams, but never take any actions to achieve them. They may even believe that they are unachievable, while doers believe in less talk and more action. Educate yourself. Knowledge is an important part of creating a better version of yourself. Read books, take courses in the things which are needed to help you on your journey. Lessonslearnedinlife.com says, when a question about a certain topic pops up, Google it, watch movies and documentaries, and when something sparks your interest, read about it. Read, study, learn, stimulate your brain. Don't just rely on the school system. According to globalcitizen.org, data shows that just a single extra year of schooling can increase an individual's earnings by up to 10%. And if all students in low-income countries left school with basic reading skills, it could pull 171 million people out of poverty. Albert Einstein said, we cannot solve our problems using the same thinking we used when we created them. Which brings me to number 4 on my list of how to become a better version of yourself. It's all in your mindset. Yes, in your mindset. In order to create a better version of yourself in 2021, you must change the mindset that you've been using all along. You cannot go around thinking that if you change the way you look, all of a sudden you're going to change your mindset. That's not the way it works. Or else you might end up with a situation, as we say in Trinidad, you can take the pig out of the gutter, but you can't take the gutter out of the pig. Shifting our mindsets to one that includes positivity, awareness, confidence, and being open to learning new things can change our lives. My final point is, if you really want to work on becoming a better version of yourself, you really need to become more spiritually aware. Now, many people may have many different views on what it means to be spiritually aware. But whatever your views are on the topic, I'm sure you can agree that we are more than just flesh and bone. We are in some way connected to the universe around us. And the more we become aware of that, the more mindful we become. When we become mindful, we think about others around us, about the way we live and the things we do and the thoughts that we create in our minds. Our thought pattern has a lot to do with where we are in our lives today and where we will be in the future. Mindfulness, according to Deepak Chopra, can be referred to as a technique or practice of maintaining our focus on our thoughts, words, and actions. So guys, my advice to you is don't sit around with these negative thoughts in your mind about how much of a loser you are, or that you'll never amount to anything, or that you'll never be as good as the next person. Because when you think like this, you only create barriers in your mind. Instead, break free of these thoughts. When you become spiritually aware, you are aware that you are valuable. You will also learn to break free of your past belief, which has limited your life. So remember, butterflies are not just born. They have to grow and develop into the beautiful creatures that they are. So spread your wings and fly. Be the best version of yourself in 2021, or at least start taking steps to do that. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Natasha, and of course, I'm looking forward to seeing you on my next video. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful evening. Ciao.